that is actually another really cool thing
His
about this
scream.
game. Well, the scream, but the fact that like all the the death possibilities, like a lot of them happen, and they're all very unique. So like it's not just like a generic like something hits you and then you just like crumple on the ground like a sack of bricks. Like you actually like get crushed or fall off of a thing into a river and drown and crap like that.
I mean, if they didn't have that much death options, it wouldn't make sense in a disaster game.
Well, yeah.
Keith's gotta die. A couple of times.
Yeah. I mean, might as well make the deaths interesting. Like when a bridge crumbles on top of you.
Should make like a Final Destination sort of death stuff.
Like a game of just death scenes.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I had that idea once, like long ago. And I'm actually pretty cool with that.
Oop.
Just like some sort of like maybe like a murder mystery game or something, and like you can just die a billion ways or something. Or just like Final Destination where it's just a montage of people dying in horrific ways. It's a very underrated series, by the way.
Final Destination?
Yeah. I mean, they weren't great by any means. This is just the whole teen pseudo-slasher flick.
Is
But
it a
like-
slasher?
Well, I mean, death is following them and everyone around them is dying, so I feel like it's kind of a slasher flick.
There's no slasher in it, though.
Well, as in, like, it's just people being mutilated constantly. So, I mean, I can't really think of, like, what genre to put that under other than slasher.
Uh.
Yeah, you have to grab that rope. A very, conveniently placed rope.
Is it convenient if you have a little seesaw thing?
Well, I mean, it could have just fallen in the water.
It's like, yes, finally. Got that rope. Gotta save the girl.
What
Then she'll reply to me.
what I'm kind of wondering is, like, why it just hasn't fallen yet. Like, she could have just run. And she would have made it.
Would she, though? She'd be putting weight while
Well-
moving forward, wouldn't she?
I mean, she wouldn't be adding more weight than is already there.
But the weight's not moving.
No, I mean, I don't think that would change anything, really.
Like like example, she leans forward and like, I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like she could have just booked it and she would have been fine.
This is 2002. Women can't save themselves yet.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Damsel in distress and all that
Yeah.
being the primary focus of story. I mean, also, the woman has to die for the hero to, like, care about something.
Yay.
Yay, saved her.
Save the girl.
Also have to say her clothes are clashing.
Her clothes are whack.
Yeah.
But again, this is 2002.
Fashion was at a weird, sort of an in-between from the 90s. It didn't really know what it wanted to be anymore.
Am I?
Because Keith definitely looks like he'd be doing being in a boy band situation.
She's not all that streetwise.
Yeah. Actually talking to her is, like, less than worthless. It's like throughout the game, you can talk to people, but, it's not really useful at all.
Don't know about Karen.
Yeah, I mean, the only other character we ran into was the journalist guy, or the photojournalist or something.
Spoiler.
Oh, you meet him for like 5 minutes, and he doesn't really interact like all that much.
He's busy photojournaling.
Taking pictures of dead people.
Let me step on you.
I mean, it definitely shows you that he is just an everyman kind of situation. He has a lot of trouble doing that, which I feel like she doesn't weigh that much.
Maybe she weighs a lot. That's why she didn't want to move from the car.
She's super dense.
Yeah, it's like 200 pounds packed.
200 pounds of just solid meat.
Solid meat and bone. Maybe her clothes are really heavy.
She wears weighted training clothing like on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
When she takes it off, she suddenly becomes like super powered.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I see that. That's another thing that kind of bothered me about this. Like, they find a rope, they don't just disconnect it and take it again. It's just, rope is like a one-use thing, apparently.
She said the rope was heavy.
Well, I mean, I don't see why he couldn't carry it. He has a bag.
He's not as strong as Karen is.
Apparently. But yeah, now we finished the bridge chapter.
The bridge chapter.
Which apparently, like, the rest of the bridge is perfectly fine.
It was that restaurant messing up the rest of it.
Oh.
The weight of it.
Yeah, I guess
It was really
so.
bad.
I mean, as you learn later in the game, that apparently there's a lot of, like, horrible structural nonsense that they didn't account for. And so I guess maybe the restaurant is the reason all of this happened. They didn't have a counterweight for it. That's not gonna help.
She should have taken off her weighted clothes.
Yeah, then
She would have been
just,
really fast.
yeah, or she could have just like jumped over the building and like landed on the helicopter.
Like Rock Lee.
Who?
Huh?
Oh, from Naruto?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
God.
I didn't watch Naruto.
We're breaking up. You don't know Rock Lee.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's the one who looked kind of like Bruce Lee, right?
No, he looked like Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that was it. My bad.
No, he looked like Bruce Lee.
I see. What the hell? You're messing with my mind.
His name is Rock Lee, not Rock Chan.
Mm.
She could be like really muscular, like secretly muscular. Like she flexes and it's like Armstrong.
I don't know. He's muscular just like right off the bat. I see it more as a Master Roshi kind of thing.
Master Roshi.
Because, like, you know, whenever you see him, he's, like, super, like, lanky and, like, I'm just an old man. And then he, like, flexes and all of a sudden he's, like, buff as hell.
That's true. She could be like Master Roshi. Karen Roshi.
Great-granddaughter of Master Roshi.
Yeah. This is why the whole island is crumbling.
She's just a super dense, like monster of a woman.
Yeah. That's why they didn't save her or take her with the others.
We can't carry this woman. She weighs 700 pounds.
That's Karen Roshi. Don't do it. Of course, Keith doesn't know any better.
No, he doesn't. He seems pretty oblivious of like everything around him.
I mean, he does get frequently crushed and like tries to go in an elevator.
During an emergency situation. Which, I mean, I'm kind of glad that the game went with enough detail on that one, where it's like, you can't use the elevator. Why are you even trying? This is an emergency situation. I don't know, maybe I just want to move with convenience.
And danger.
And danger. Because I live on the wild side, because I'm Keith Helm, reporter.
It's Keith Helms.
Helms? Whatever.